Hi, me again. I wanted to talk to you real quickly on as personal level as I possibly can about the assignments in this class and specifically the weekly papers. We have a paper due almost every week starting from Unit 2 and it's going to run all the way through Unit 8. And these papers are very, very short papers. They are 1 page long, no longer than 1 page, simply 1 page long and 1 paragraph in length. And the reason for this is that the hope is that I'm going to be able to teach you how to write the most succinct, perfect paragraph possible. And there's lots of practical applications for this, such as when you have to communicate business, for example, or writing different reports about group meetings or meetings with clients and so on and so forth. So it is a very wonderful skill to have, and that's what we're going to be working on. The first kind of paper we have is called a consensus report. And a consensus report basically is a report about group activities. Yay! I know there's going to be a lot of you who goes, oh God, no, not group activities. But yes, we do have some of those activities. And why, you may ask? Well, that's a very good question. I thank you for asking that. The reason is quite simple. Ethics not only works on two levels, on a personal level and on a society level. On a personal level, we try to work out our own personal ethics. Many of those ethics and morals come from our family, or from our church, or from our community. We are raised and socialized with a set of morals. But the other way we understand ethics in society is on a group level. A matter of fact, as a society, especially a democratic one, we do a lot of voting on different issues and ideas. And this is a way to negotiate different types of ethics and ethical thinking. For example, when we look at the difference between, let's say, President Bush or Obama, and compare how they view issues such as stem cell research, we know that the idea of ethics in this particular way that we're going to cast our vote becomes very important because it's a form of negotiation within a society. So it's the consensus papers. What you're going to do is you're going to look at a case study within the discussion group, and I will assign you a group to be in, so don't worry about that. And you're going to negotiate with your fellow students how you feel about this particular case study, which is basically a scenario I'm going to lay out for you. And then you're going to write back to me in a case study paper or a consensus report how your group went about the negotiation process of trying to come up with the morals or ethics that you as a group would abide by. So that's one. The other paper is a reflection paper, and this is an opportunity for you personally to reflect upon your own personal ethics relating to any topic within our current discussion. For example, if we were talking about end-of-life issues, you may have some very, very, very strong feelings about whether or not assisted suicide should be legal or not be legal. This will be an opportunity for you to tell me what your ethics are in relation to this particular issue and why, very specifically, why you feel the way you do. And in these papers, I always ask you to give me a personal example, if at all possible, or at least give me a very clear reason, i.e. maybe it's your religion that sees ending a life under any circumstance of whatsoever as being, for example, a sin. However you do it, just make sure to make it personal. Now, do me a favor and look both in the doc sharing section and also in the announcements area, because in the doc sharing section I have not only instructions on how to do these papers, but I also got an example for you. So if you're feeling a little lost, you'll just want to follow that example, okay? And then in the announcements area, I made 2 slideshow videos that take you step by step how to do these 2 different papers. So between those 2 resources, you should be all right on. If you have any more questions, though, let me know, and I will do my very best to answer you. And until later, take it easy. All right, bye-bye.